Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can see today I am not dressed up because we're only going to be watching the bonus footage, the extra videos and stuff, so because we're just going to be watching movies, I thought I'd just get comfortable. As well as that, it's really hot in Korea right now, and wearing that big black dress for the last video almost gave me a heat stroke. So for this time you have just everyday Sai. Hi! Right, I have my tea ready and I'm comfortable. Wait, hold on. Okay, now I'm comfortable. So I guess let's watch some bonus footage. I'm just going to use the mouse because there's no point in using the controller anyway. So we're going into bonuses. By the way, if you hear some weird sounds, it's because the window's open. My cat is sleeping on the windowsill and she won't move. So that's what it is. Okay, we're going to go to movies here, and this is where we're going to watch some. So let me make my camera smaller. Okay, we have a few of these here. So this one up here, remembering Resident Evil 7, you could already see that at the start, so I guess that we don't really have to watch that. Village of Shadows full version, that's just the whole cutscene for, I think it's the start and the end part together. We've already seen those, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4 tonight. So we're going to start with this one, Creating the Village of Shadows. So it says an introduction to the creation of the Village of Shadows picture book, which I know everyone loved, so let's go for it. Turn up my monitor. My mic should be really high because I thought I was going to lay back, so that's why I put it up. Okay, storyboarding. Okay, here we go. Right, so this is the concepting for the storybook that fake Mia was reading to Rose. And then putting it into the 3D animatics. Those are the models. Cute! It's very Coraline-esque, isn't it? Very cool. I really love the texture on them. So this character was going to be based on Donna Beneviento, the doll maker, which makes sense. The bats are based on Dimitrescu and her 3 daughters. Wow. Oh, that was the bat, okay. So in the story, he bit his wing and she drank the blood, which seems like a great idea. Not gonna judge. Oh, wow. Okay. The backdrops are really beautiful, aren't they? I didn't even realize that she was walking through a graveyard. So the Dark Weaver, here we go, made her some new clothes. A dress. Awesome. Are you guys fans of Neil Gaiman? It kind of makes me think of his work a bit. Oh, so cool. Okay, so this monster was Moreau, essentially. Aww, cute. Did you guys ever play the Wind Waker? Makes me think back to the Wind Waker, sailing around in a little boat and having these big fish pop up, give you maps. Right, so the horse was based on Heisenberg, or Heisenberg's based on the horse? Don't know what came first. Very cool. So you guys can see the way that they're mapping out the different processes here. Awesome. Look at that smoke, that's nice. Okay, obviously the big witch person was supposed to be Miranda then. She was trapped, Mum and Dad are coming. Dad fights off the witch, Mum takes the kid to safety. Just like in the game. Well, not really. Mum was hiding out in an airplane, and Chris took the kid to safety. Close enough, I guess. Is Chris Mum? Fan theory. That was really cool. Okay, right, let's move on to the next one. So next one is going to be the level design of Resident Evil Village. So it says an introduction to the level design of Resident Evil Village. Alright, fair enough. Wow.
ヴィレッジでレベルデザインを担当している津田です。こちらでは本作におけるレベルデザイン制作について説明いたします。
Okay.
まずはじめに、レベルデザイナーとは体験を作り出す仕事です。実現したいコンセプトやビジョンをもとに、感情が動くようなゲーム体験が得られるように空間、演出を用意する仕事です。
Oh, it's amazing. Did such a good job.
ディレクターとのやり取りで、コンセプトに沿って正しくゲームに反映されているかの確認を行います。
Oh, it looks so good.
バイオハザードの場合は怖いかどうかが大きな判断基準になるので、怖さや緊張感が要求に達しているかの確認も行います。演出やゲームデザインを決めていく際には、非日常的なシチュエーションを没入感を持って体験してもらうために、丁寧な入れ込みの演出や説得力のある空間設計を行うことを意識しています。
Awesome.
ヴィレッジで苦労した点としては、ホラーという限られた枠組みの中で種類の違う体験を用意する必要があるところです。
They had to create a whole
ヴィレッ
village,
ジに限らず、バイ
essentially.
オハザードシリーズのレベルデザイン制作においては、怖いものにアンテナを張っていて、怖がらせることに対して引き出しが多い人が向いていると思います。敵で驚かしたり、パズルでなるほどと思わせたり、さまざまな思考や感情を生み出すことが要求されます。
Yeah, you guys did an
ヴィレ
amazing
ッジ
job.
で
It
ユ
was
ーザー
great.
に体験見てほしいシチュエーションとしては、いろいろな表情を見せる作り込まれた村を隅々まで体験してほしいです。恐怖を感じつつも進むといろいろな体験や発見があるはずです。
So cool. So they mapped it all out with the little blocky 3D models first, just to make sure that the route that the player went down was suspenseful enough. Awesome. Brilliant. Right, next part is going to be the visual development of Resident Evil Village. I don't want to talk over this too much, obviously, because you guys have to hear the Japanese. Target of detail for creating high quality graphics. Okay, there's no talking in this one, so I'll read the parts out for you. Look at that skin! Ah! Wow. Character design creation. I've been out of industry so long, since the Xbox 360. So this is just, I'm just in awe of all the work that goes into this stuff, because, oh my god, it's a lot. I bet this entire team didn't sleep for months. Character model creation. Fantastic. One thing with games in getting the characters to look good, like a big issue is the eyes and the teeth. These guys even did a great job on the eyes as well. Bleh. That's how I look in the morning. Fantastic, look at that. Oh, he looks so gooey. Oh. Again, hair is a really difficult thing to animate, so that's why most characters, I don't know if you guys have noticed, most characters, especially main characters, have quite short hair. Look at that hair movement in this though. Usually main characters have short hair or their hair is tied up. That's because it's so difficult to animate it, especially falling over shoulders. But these guys did a fantastic job with just everything, didn't they? Beautifully done. Look at them teeth. Nice. That's one thing I like to see as well, is you know the way in games and films and stuff, like everyone always has perfect teeth because they're working in Hollywood, or it's a game, so you just have a basic character model or mesh, or just going with that kind of default look. I like when they add in like extra teeth, or things are a bit askew, or stuff is a different color than is usually pretty, you know? It just adds so much more character and depth. Oh, do you see the whole process that they go through to get it to look like this? It's incredible. Beautiful. For all those people who say games aren't art, you're wrong. You're just wrong. Pre-production modeling, grey box testing, complete environmental graphics. Yeah, so as they go through the whole process, they have to test out everything in each part of the process. So can't just throw things together at the end and hope it looks good. It has to go through a whole testing time. So that's why they grey box everything out at first to just see if it works well in the scene. Fabulous. Oh, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so the last one is going to be the visual production of Resident Evil Village. And I've seen these clips on YouTube already, so it looks like it's all the whole motion capture process. Yeah, that scene. Or Mia. Miranda.
I don't understand why you are so...
What the hell?
Awesome.
Mia, get down!
Could you imagine doing this as a job? This would be so fun. Tiring, but fun.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Ethan.
Oh, it's amazing. Motion capture in the LA studio.
Take him away.
I said get your hands off her!
Ethan, no.
I did wonder about this because everything, like, it looks like the character models were supposed to speak English, which I was expecting the mouth movements to match the Japanese. That's cool. It's cool to see him acted out. I expected the facial movements to match the Japanese version of the game because it is a Japanese game, right? But it seems like they've actually... the characters were supposed to be speaking English in the first place, which is really interesting. Oh yeah, I remember that scene. Scared the crap out of me. Was not expecting it. Yes, I love this scene. This was one of my favorites. The voice actor's name is Maggie, and she's brilliant. I've watched a lot of her interviews and fan signings. She's so funny.
Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him, I won't let you down. To hell with the ceremony! That man will pay for what he's done.
It must have been so fun
Furthermore,
to have your character,
trust the
like,
mortal.
yeet a whole desk.
My daughters delivered the finest cups of his slaughtered blood.
Shut the fuck up! You mean you'll screw around with him in private, and where's the fun in that? Give him to me. Let's see what
Heisenberg!
you're made of. Ethan Winters. Let's see what you're really made of. Ethan Winters.
Awesome.
Get ready.
No, wait!
Oh, it was the dragging scene, right? Where they stab his legs.
Blood.
I didn't realize they actually dragged the poor man across the floor. Did the actor who played Ethan Winters have to actually be strung up and dragged around? This poor man. Okay, so that was actually a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. So we do have time to watch these two then. So we've seen them before, but I guess we can always go back. So The Village of Shadows full version. So this is going to be the first part and the last part together, I take it, right?
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence, the bushes empty. Yet determined to find berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep. Feeling strange eyes upon her, the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through a graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl shivered in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared, and with a click of his fingers crafted mist into a beautiful dress. "Come, child, warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and smiled with joy. Across waters deep and ominous she went, hoping a boat she found would carry her home. But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the Fish King appeared and offered one of his many fins. "Come, child, eat your fill." So the girl ate and smiled with joy once more. Continuing on, she soon entered the forest's dark heart. Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters. Terror filled the girl's heart as a wild wind rose about the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark yet regal. "Gifts we gave, but more you took," she snarled, "so more in turn is due." In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
That's awesome. Okay, I didn't want to talk through that, obviously, because, you know, it's the whole thing, so I thought I'd just let it run. Oh, it's just so cool. So I'm kind of sad that Ethan's dead. I know that I was complaining about him a lot, but Ethan actually was quite a nice character, wasn't he? He just kind of got on with it, which I appreciate. Right, let's go back then to remembering Resident Evil 7. So I haven't actually played all the way through Resident Evil 7. I've only done the demo and like the first few parts. So if you guys want me to play through the whole thing, then let me know, and I can do that maybe later. So this was actually great for me, so that I could see what I've missed, essentially.
Okay. Where to start?
Yeah. So the Baker house was cool, though.
My name? It's Ethan. Ethan Winters. It's been 3 years since everything happened at the Baker house.
I do have to go back and
I was
finish it.
looking for my wife, who disappeared. I got an email from her.
Now everyone was
She told
blaming
me to
Mia
come
for
get her.
this,
And of course, that's how I ended up in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana.
but Mia did write "Don't come here," and Ethan still went, so it's kind of his fault.
I found Mia being held captive in a dark basement. She wasn't thinking right. She attacked me like some kind of wild animal. Later on, I found out that she was infected by a special kind of mold.
Could you imagine being so
I looked
devoted
all
to
over
your
the house
wife
trying to find an antidote, a vaccine, anything.
that even after she tried to fucking kill you, you were like,
The
let's stay
people
together.
who lived there were already infected.
Yeah.
What was left of them wasn't human.
Oh, didn't get to that part.
The source of the infection was a bioweapon that looked like a little girl. Her name was Evelyn. I fought the fucked up family and was able to treat Mia's symptoms with a serum.
Okay. I kind of know the ending to 7 anyway,
Then Chris Redfield and his soldier buddies showed up
but not
and
exactly.
saved the both of us.
Yeah, okay. See, that's what I thought. So,
Is that enough?
yes, thank you, darling. That's what I
I
thought.
really
so
don't
I was so
want to talk
confused.
about what happened anymore.
Jesus, alright, sorry. God,
It's all over now.
just playing it for that. Jesus. Anyway, so that's why I was so confused before, because, like, Chris Redfield comes in and just shoots Mia in the fucking face, right? So I was like, you brought her here. This was your doing. You were supposed to take care of them. So I suspected that something was up, or that she wasn't actually dead, or it was staged or something, but yeah, that was cool. Alright, so I guess I'll stop here for today. Alright guys, so that is all the bonus content from this game. So that means that this is my last video on this game right now, unless some DLC comes out later on, and then I can play through that. But for now, this is the last video on this game, so it's a little bit sad. Like, I've been playing this game for a little while now, like a month. And it's my first game that I've put on my channel, and I've recorded and played all the way through whilst filming, so I'm feeling quite proud of myself. Thank you. I don't have a lot of views right now, but that is fine. I'm doing this for me and I'm having a good time. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next game, which I'll be uploading sometime this week. So thanks for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good night.